Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie, and welcome if you're new to this channel. We have Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and we're connecting into the energies for mid-November to see what is coming up for you. So, Capricorn, let's check out what's happening here. You've got nothing will come of this situation. So, we're looking at your past, your present, and what you can expect moving forward. Now, we look at the past and how it's connecting to your present, okay? Nothing will come of this situation. So, I don't know if you've been in a space where you've been trying to take charge, lead ahead in terms of something that you've been wanting to achieve, acquire, or do. I mean, this could also be your mental space, but I feel that you've learnt from whatever effort you've put in that you're not getting the same value back in return. If you haven't experienced that or haven't recognized that, Spirit's saying, just check in with that right now for yourself, because whatever it is that I feel like something you're trying to push to make happen, it's just, that's not the way forward, okay? And Spirit's asking you with the meditate and contemplate energies here, what is it that you can do differently or try in a new way? I'm getting like, doing the same thing over and over again. If that's what you've been attempting to do, there just is a new way or a better way if you're looking for a particular result. So Spirit's just saying, hey, connect in, get a bit more internal on the approach, connect to your higher self, whether you pray, whether you meditate, whatever it is that supports you. That's what Spirit's asking of you right now, because whatever it is that you've been doing or whatever direction you've been trying or how you've been trying it just isn't going to come to fruition. So on that note, with surrender to the divine, with the full moon energy, what you potentially can feel and acknowledge here, Cap, is that there is a point in time where sometimes we need to give space to something. And this space is just trusting in the process is kind of what I'm getting here for you. Like, trust in the process. If something is not working, and I get your determination and I get you just, going after it and keeping on going, but you're trying to bury into an area or place that Spirit, God, doesn't want you to go. And it's not meant for you. It's not the right way. It's not the right way forward. There's just something that is, I feel like that door isn't open, but there is a new way forward. And Spirit's saying, just let us show you. Just give us some space. Let us show you. But you need to surrender and trust in the process and trust what's happening moving forward for you. And then you've got confidence is your key to success. It's really interesting because I think half of the readings that we have done for mid-November have been around, and this is for all star signs, have been or received the confidence is your key to success moving forward. Okay, so confidence is your key to success. What Spirit's saying here for you right now, Capricorn, is that the small milestones, the small wins builds momentum and creates more confidence, knowing that the direction that you're going, you're getting the results, which creates more confidence to know which direction to go even further. So it's kind of like a clarification step in addition to your confidence rising. So you're getting the answers that you seek, if that makes sense. That's kind of what Spirit is sharing here. So I think there's just a point in time of like, what is that for you, and how does that resonate? Okay, so connect on in with your own energies here. So we're going to dive a bit deeper and then further clarify. So I've got the Empress energy. Yeah, I really feel with this Empress energy here for you that this is about you creating your path, you creating your way. Okay, there's something new here that perhaps you can't see yet. And the reason that you can't see yet, I think with this Devil energy and then the Death card, is that the reason you can't see this opportunity of rebirth, of something new arriving, of something coming in and connecting to this, I just think with this Devil level energy showing up and the Death card, it's because you are so ultra focused, wanting to achieve this so badly that you're you're narrowing in and not seeing what else is going on around, okay? So it's kind of like just ultra focused, but that ultra focus isn't in support of you. Even though, Capricorn, I know that you just want to get shit done and make things happen and go after it, but it's just spirit saying that that's not the way forward, and it's just, how can you let that go and how can you open that up? Because once that comes to an end, I feel like that's when you're going to start seeing this new opportunity come on in for you with this death card, okay? So you've got the Queen of Voices energy, the Muse of Voices, so there's a lot of Swords energy, mental energy, and then you've got the Nine of Inspiration. So what I feel is happening, Capricorn, is that there's a whole bunch of information that you're receiving, but you're choosing what to take in. And while that can be a great thing and allowing other things to bounce off, again, what are you narrowing in on? I feel like you're trying to validate something. And a part of validation, and if you're, aware of science, research, data, an important aspect here is that if you are trying to get something to validate your reasoning and justification without taking into account all other aspects, you're missing the piece of the puzzle. And so I don't know if that makes sense to you, what situation, if this is business, person, something you're trying to acquire. I feel like you're missing important information here, or not acknowledging important information to help you, ignite what it is that you actually want. So please just pay attention to that, on what information you're taking in, but also what you're ignoring here, okay? With the Muse of Voices energy, I feel with this Devil energy and the Muse of Voices, it's interesting because you know that you are smart here, Capricorn. You know that you're connected. You're connected in a place, even though can be very well grounded. There's also this place where I feel like, and I'm saying this with love, that sometimes that you know better. And with this Muse of Voices energy connecting with the devil, this is kind of the devil energy. This is kind of saying, I mean, that's you, right? This devil energy. But I feel what it's saying is that sometimes it's okay to acknowledge you don't know everything. It's okay to acknowledge that you're still smart, you're still intelligent, you still have all those beautiful, successful traits and assets. But sometimes it's okay not to know everything, and it's okay not to have this pride, in a sense, that's kind of potentially holding you back. Again, I just feel like there's some information that you are missing because you want to feel like you've got it all, you know it all, because you don't want to let a situation down or yourself down. But again, I feel this is just, you're holding on a little bit tight on what potential is available, because I don't know if it's a bit of stubbornness or matter of factness. There's just something here that I think you're being too hard on yourself, and when you can kind of let a bit of the ego go, that you can actually get even greater results. But there's just some wall that is up right now within you, around you, that is just not going to let you move forward until you kind of acknowledge these pieces, the communication, the information that you're receiving, because there's a lot I feel is being ignored, and hence why you're at a standstill. So if you can connect into that, that will really support your goals, or what it is that you actually want. With the Nine of Inspiration energy, again, this is about you. Once you clear this out, this is about you moving forward with conviction, with fiery passion and purpose. But it's one that is built on a foundation. The way I see this Nine of Inspiration is just, it's built on a strong foundation, okay? They've taken the steps, they've paid attention to the information, they've honed in on what it is that they want. It's kind of like an escalated event that I see, and you're getting closer to the tip of the iceberg, in a sense of you've done all the work underneath. So I feel this is what's happening, and you're going to come out on the other side just like really proud of yourself and really being able to take bigger leaps forward and release any other burdens that may come next, because you've paid attention to all the pieces now, and it's kind of all working out for you. So that's what I'm getting here with the Nine of Inspiration, and I feel that's going to give you more confidence as you step forward, because now you have more information, you have more answers, you have more clarity in direction of where you're going. Okay, so let's just clarify a little bit further for you here, Capricorn. All right, for the Empress energy, please, Spirit. Okay, you've got the Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So I think a big part of this for you with this Empress energy, the Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant, is you're trying to create this solid foundation. And perhaps there's some people around you that are showing you the way, but perhaps you're really set perhaps in old ways and traditions of leadership, of stepping forward. But I don't know. I just feel like there's something that's being ignored. And this new beginning, this new opportunity, I feel there are people around you that just have a little bit of wisdom that can offer you this beginning that you're looking for, this opportunity that you're looking for. So a lot for you, I feel like this is around business. But again, I feel like there's just a little bit of a self-check that needs to happen, Capricorn. And again, I'm saying this with love to support your path and your journey on whatever you're trying to achieve right now. I just feel you're being a little bit hard on yourself because you feel that you have to show up in that kind of emperor energy, okay? But for you to be able to create, because the Empress is a lot more intuitive, is a lot more feeling and birthing, okay? Where the Emperor is a lot more making shit happen and being in authority. And I feel like Spirit's asking you to step more into this Empress energy, to give space in this opportunity that wants to come in, that wants to solidify something, okay? But until that kind of happens, I just feel you're going to be at a little bit of a standstill. And like I said, there could be someone younger who's trying to give you the gift, who's trying to give you the answer to creating that stability or that next chapter that you are seeking, okay? So with the Queen of Voices and the Five of Swords energy, again, this is about the conflict in the information that you're receiving. Something isn't connecting. And I think, as I said, a part of it, I feel like you're taking in what you wish to take in, but you know underneath that there's just something that isn't connecting. You know that there's something that's not connecting or isn't right with information that you're receiving. But for some reason, I feel you're putting it to the side, thinking that's not going to be an issue. But what Spirit's letting you know here is that when you make decisions and choices, where are you making that decision and choice from? What type of cups, what type of energy are you filling up in this situation? Okay? What are you choosing? What are you choosing to step forward in? What are you choosing to step forward as? What are you connecting to that's actually supporting this? So I think it's just a little bit of a recheck. This is based on past energies, but this is how it's impacting your current situation. So if this resonates for you, or maybe you're in it right now as we're stepping forward and moving through the end of November, again, it's just something to pay attention to, Capricorn. So the Devil energy and the Three of Wands, like I said, you are hyper-focused, and I think that is the thing. The Three of Wands is about focus, is about where it's going. And I think of like the narrowing in, that's what I'm getting. And that's a great energy to have. One with conviction, doing and taking action towards it, but I feel it's just a little bit of a detriment right now, okay? Yeah, and that's what's kind of holding you back in creating the success that you seek. So how can you... I feel like you're kind of abandoning yourself in a sense of I just, respectfully, Capricorn, I just feel like there's something you're not being honest with yourself about. And I think you know it within yourself, but you've been trying to ignore it. Again, this could be a person, a situation, a job, a project. There's just something that I think you're missing, and you don't want to feel like you've failed. But this is not about failure. This is about being able to lead, perhaps for some of you, in a new way, opening up the space. There's absolutely great having focus and direction and knowing where you're going, but not listening or paying attention to what else is going around, whether it's people, situations. You are smart enough to acknowledge what matters and what doesn't matter, but you've still got to take that information in to make a viable, smartly calculated decision is kind of what I'm getting here. So Muse of Voices. I have a part of the process here, Capricorn, that by not paying attention to this, what you're going to find, there's going to be some form of loss. I feel what's going to happen is that people are going to start moving into a new direction, and the support that you seek and actually do need, this is meant to be about teamwork and dream work, okay? And I feel like it's important right now to pay attention. I just feel there are younger people around you that have some really smart insight that can really support you and make a difference. Again, I don't know who these younger people are. These could be workmates, these could be kids. Someone is trying to give you information and you're just not taking it. I don't know what that is about. This is individual, situations, and this is a general reading, but there's something here that I feel that you're going to start seeing people move away, walk away, unless you start acknowledging other ideas, other opportunities that are around you right now. And like I said, with this Death card, as you kind of transform this situation, because you're in control of that transformation. You're in control of, be careful of the confidence not being pride, okay? That's just something that's come through. But I think once you transform and open up and start, part of me, doing things in a more open way, not old school, traditional, this is how it's got to go way, you probably will find that the burden will, the burdens will go, the stress you're feeling will go. Things will open up for you, okay, Capricorn? They really, really will open up for you. I feel like this is like, I'm sorry this is like a hard message, but it's just what's, Spirit's coming through. So this is for someone. And, this is said with love and care to help you get the results that you want, okay? And like I said, this Nine of Inspiration, when you clear out, when you start opening up yourself and stop fearing the control part, when you start recognizing that there are people around you that can add significant value to your life and support you, actually probably also have your best interest in play, because by having your best interest in play, it probably helps them too, right? So, but I feel like there's a lot of people feeling left out, not listened to, not heard, but it's also impacting you because you're feeling the same way. So to receive, you've also got to be willing to give that, right? I think that's a pretty fair estimation of reciprocation. And when that happens, you're going to see everything release. It's like this gateway is going to open for you. This gateway is going to open. The Ten of Wands, all the burdens are going to be released, and you'll be able to step forward into a new way, into a way that feels good, that feels connected, and where you are confident, because now people are looking at you going, thank you, that's what we all needed. Now we can move forward in a new way, in a new confidence, in a new direction. And with this Temperance card, it's letting you know that you have the skill, you have the talent to be able to master this and balance it out. But this is an inward journey, not something external, if that kind of makes sense. And that's what Spirit has for you here, Capricorn. Again, sent with love. I hope this supports your journey. And please check out your moon and rising sign if that is what you feel called. I'll catch you later.